And welcome back to Necromunda Hive Primus Public Vox Station 23.4, the only public Vox network to come to you live and unfiltered. This broadcast may contain pre-recorded content. All content is subject to approval by the Necromundan authorities. If you're just tuning in, that last hymn was O God Emperor of Mankind. Our toil and sweat is an unworthy offering for your endless protection. An absolute classic, I'm sure we can all agree. I'm your host, Dill Turbot. Now, it's been a busy few days here at Prime 23.4, and we wanted to address some concerns our loyal listeners might have following the tragic events that befell the station but a few days ago. I'm afraid I can confirm that our previous host, Mr. Crimpon Slough, was in fact found dead on his way back to Hab Block F91, and as of this moment, we're still not entirely sure what caused this tragedy. Eyewitnesses suggest that his head was found several metres from his torso, which was found several metres from his legs, and while this could immediately be a cause for concern in terms of suspecting foul play, we here at 23.4 would never dare to suggest that any of the fine citizens of Hive Primus would commit such an unspeakable act. We've been in regular communication with our brave boys in black, the Adeptus Arbites, and whilst they are continuing their investigation, a lot of those details are currently classified and we will only be able to share information with you as we get it. I know some listeners have postulated that perhaps it was some of the defamatory statements that Mr. Slough did make about the Goliath gang. Well, we of course understand them to be fine, upstanding citizens of the Hive. In fact, among the many messages of condolence, we did receive a missive from the Goliaths themselves, a statement made by their representative Mahogany Staircase, which we'll play for you now with permission from this esteemed organisation.
Mr. Slough had a tragic accident. No one is more upset than the Goliaths, and anyone what says he fell onto Medium Lawrence's razor mohawk is slandering and spreading disgraceful lies about us. We want nothing but the best for the new host of our favourite Vox Network show. Crimpon Slough had big boots to fill, size 13s in fact, but we have faith that the new host is going to be brilliant. Knock 'em dead.
A beautiful tribute and a reassuring message for all of us, I think we can agree. Now, on to the news of the day. There is a radiation leak on level 291, reports of sickness, vomiting, extreme explosive diarrhea, and going blind. Do try and avoid lingering on that level for any longer than you have to. Around 2 minutes is all you need for exposure, so make sure you get through there nice and quick, unless you want to literally pass your eyeballs through your rectum. There have been reported sightings of strange insectoid creatures in Manufacture Block 11C. Eyewitness statements talk of multiple limbs, bulging eyes, limited intelligence, and I'm not just talking about the overseers. Just a little joke for you there, we at 23.4 know that you do fantastic work. In slightly more uplifting news, there's been a bio-relic discovered in basement 425, which holds great promise. We reached out to Tech Priest Deke for a statement, and this is what he had to say.
Your questions are irrelevant. Do not contact me again. All hail the Omnisire.
Many thanks to Tech Priest Deke for getting back to us there. Now, this is breaking news. We seem to have reports of a conflict between the Escher and Delac factions in one of the lower abandoned Manufactorum sections. We go live now to our reporter Two Finger Joe. Joe, what's happening down there?
No, I'm a reporter, no, I'm not.
We seem to have lost connection to Two Finger Joe, and I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Thanks for tuning into the show. We'll be back same time tomorrow. To play us out, let's hear His Light Protects but also burns the heretic to ashen obliteration. This is Hive Primus Public Vox Station 23.4, over and out.